If you have bubbles coming from the return lines in your pool, then that's an indication that you have a problem somewhere in your swimming pool. There is only one condition where this would be considered normal, and that would be if you have an ozone generation system that is sending ozone bubbles in through the pool plumbing. If that's the case, it would be normal to have bubbles exiting from the return lines. In every other case, there's air making it into your closed loop plumbing system somewhere. Now, the first thing that you would probably do if you've encountered this situation is go to your filter, and most sand filters and all cartridge filters have an air bleeder valve installed at the top of them. Open that air bleeder valve and you should be able to let all the air escape from the system at the highest point. Once the air is out and it's just spraying water, close that bleeder valve and go back and check on the situation in the pool. If the bubbles have resolved, then it could just be that you had a temporary airlock in the system, but more likely when you return a few hours later, you will notice that those bubbles are there again, and if you bleed the air again, you'll get another air pocket. If that's the case, it's an indication that somewhere in the plumbing system air is coming in. Start with the pool equipment itself and check things like O-rings, gaskets, check and make sure all of your unions are tight. If it's been a while since you've greased any of the O-rings, like on the strainer lid or any of the valves and unions, then go ahead and use a silicone-based lubricant specifically for pool and spa equipment. Lubricate all the O-rings and close them. Then finally, I would check the winterization ports on your pump filter heater. Make sure that everything is in snug and tight, nothing's leaking, and those would be the first steps that I would take to start to locate where it is that air is coming into your system. If you still can't seem to find it, then it might be time to look towards a leak test and just determine if you have any unexplained water loss in your pool, as bubbles coming out of your return lines could be an indication that there's a crack somewhere in the plumbing system. If this information was helpful to you, please like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And you can check out my website, swimmingpoolsteve.com.